Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, on the island of Madeira, Portugal. He grew up in a working-class neighborhood. His father, José Dinis Aveiro, worked as a kitman at a local football club, while his mother, Maria Dolores, worked long hours as a cook and cleaner. He was the youngest of 4 children, sharing a small home with his brother and 2 sisters. Life was tough, but Ronaldo always found joy in football. Growing up with football, Ronaldo was different from the other kids in Madeira. While most children played football casually, he trained with an intensity, even as a young boy. At just 8 years old, he joined a local team called His father, who worked at the club, proudly watched his son stand out on the pitch. His quick feet, dribbling skills, and determination caught everyone's eye. By the time he was 10, he was already considered one of the best young players. In Madeira, Nacional, and Sporting Lisbon, Ronaldo's reputation kept growing. He later joined Nacional, one of the biggest clubs in Madeira, but his ambition stretched beyond the island. At just 12 years old, he traveled alone to Lisbon to join the Sporting CP Academy. It was a massive sacrifice for him and his family. He often cried with homesickness, but he knew this was the only path to greatness. He trained every day with unmatched intensity. Coaches said he was the hardest worker they had ever seen. Overcoming challenges, life in Lisbon wasn't easy. Ronaldo was teased by other kids for his Madeiran accent. On top of that, at 15 years old, he was diagnosed with a racing heart condition. Doctors told him he might never play football again. But after surgery, he was back on the pitch within weeks. This setback only made him more determined to succeed. In 2002, at just 17 years old, Ronaldo made his professional debut for Sporting CP. He immediately showed flashes of brilliance with his pace and skill. His breakthrough came in a pre-season friendly against Manchester United in 2003. Ronaldo was unstoppable, leaving United's defenders in chaos. After that match, United's players told Sir Alex Ferguson, "We have to sign him." Manchester United? In August 2003, Ronaldo signed with Manchester United for £12.24 million. It was a record fee for a teenager in English football. He took the legendary number 7 shirt, once worn by icons like George Best and David Beckham. At first, he was criticized for too many tricks and not enough end product. But under Sir Alex Ferguson, he developed discipline, strength, and a goal-scoring edge. Rise to stardom. Ronaldo's 6 years at United transformed him into one of the best in the world. He won 3 Premier League titles, a Champions League trophy, and the FIFA Club World Cup. In the 2007-08 season, he scored 42 goals in all competitions. That year, he won his first Ballon d'Or. By the time he left United, he had scored 118 goals in 292 games and left as a club legend. Real Madrid. Era. In 2009, Ronaldo joined Real Madrid for a world record fee of £80 million. The pressure was enormous, but he thrived immediately. He scored on his debut and quickly became the team star. At Madrid, he rewrote football history. In 9 years, he scored 450 goals in just 438 matches. That is more than a goal per game. He became the club's all-time top scorer. Rivalry with Messi. During his time in Spain, Ronaldo's rivalry with Lionel Messi defined world football. Every week, fans debated who was better. Both players pushed each other to unbelievable heights. Ronaldo had the power, speed, and relentless finishing. Messi had the dribbling, creativity, and vision. Together, they produced a decade of football we may never see again. Trophies with Madrid. Ronaldo won 2 La Liga titles, 2 Spanish Cups, and 4 Champions League trophies. With Real Madrid, he scored hat-tricks, broke records, and delivered when it mattered most. His overhead kick against Juventus in 2018 is still remembered as one of the greatest goals in Champions League history. In 2018, Ronaldo made a surprise move to Juventus in Italy for €100 million. Even in his 30s, he continued to dominate. He scored 101 goals in 134 games, won 2 Serie A titles, and was named Serie A Footballer of the Year twice. His mentality and fitness levels kept him performing at the highest level. In 2021, Ronaldo shocked the world again by returning to Manchester United. He scored twice on his second debut against Newcastle United, proving he hadn't lost his magic. He finished as the club's top scorer in the 2021-22 season. However, the team struggled, and conflicts arose over direction and management. By late 2022, Ronaldo parted ways with United, Al Nassr, and Saudi Arabia. After the 2022 World Cup, Ronaldo signed with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. His contract made him the highest paid footballer in the world, earning over €200 million per year. His move changed football forever, inspiring other superstars to join the Saudi Pro League. Even at 38, Ronaldo continued to score goals and draw massive crowds. Ronaldo has been the face of Portuguese football for over 20 years. He made his debut in 2003 and has since become the most capped international player, with over 200 appearances. He is also the all-time top scorer in international football, with over 120 goals. He carried Portugal to their greatest achievements on the world stage. Portugal's triumphs. In 2016, Ronaldo led Portugal to victory in the European Championship, their first ever major trophy. Even though he was injured in the final, his leadership from the sidelines inspired the team. In 2019, he added the UEFA Nations League to his collection. These victories cemented his legacy as one of the greatest leaders in football history. Style of play. Ronaldo began his career as a flashy winger, full of tricks and steep. As he matured, he evolved into a deadly striker, known for his heading power, explosive pace, and clinical finishing. His free kicks, long shots, and athletic headers became trademarks. His adaptability is one of the reasons he stayed at the top for so long. Work ethic. Ronaldo's success is not just about talent. His work ethic is legendary. He trains longer, eats cleaner, and recovers harder than almost anyone. Teammates have said he always wants to be first in training and last to leave. Even at 40 years old, his dedication remains unmatched. Personal life. Outside football, Ronaldo has become a global icon. He launched his CR7 brand, which includes clothing, hotels, and fragrances. He is one of the most followed people on social media with over 600 million Instagram followers. He is also a family man with 5 children and often shares moments with his family online. Current situation. As of 2025, Ronaldo is still playing for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Even at the age of 40, he continues to score and inspire. He has scored over 850 senior career goals, more than any player in history. His career includes more than 30 major trophies across multiple leagues. Legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is one of sacrifice, ambition, and relentless drive. From a small island in Madeira to the greatest stadiums in the world, he has become one of the most iconic figures in football. His records may eventually be broken, but his influence, discipline, and determination will never be forgotten.